right away, I would say within a matter of weeks, I noticed an increase in the number of phone calls. We pretty much statusized everything around here, and there was definitely an increase in phone calls.
Referrals are great. In fact, we show you a checklist with over 60 items, it might be up to 90 now, of how to actually inspire even more referrals.
There's only 3 ways, really, to increase your revenue. First step is to increase the number of clients. That's the first way. Second way is to increase the size of transactions. And the third way is to increase the frequency of transactions. So the first step is to maximize what you're already doing. The second step is geometric growth. If you can get a 10% increase in clients from 10 different sources, you have grown your business or your client base by 100%. Step number 3 is to borrow successes. There are thousands of successful actions that other businesses are doing that you may have never even thought of doing. And when you incorporate the actions of other businesses that are successful that none of your competitors are doing, cause an explosion of inflow of clients.
Hello, here's your next action plan for referral marketing. You know, there's a lot of bloggers and a lot of writers and a lot of newspaper people in your area that are looking for stories. Why don't you give them one? One of the things that writers complain about is they have writer's block. They can't think of anything to write about. Why don't you let them know that you have some interesting information? Have them interview you. Or if you're a good writer yourself, why don't you offer your writing services for them? Either way, whether they write it, you write it, the point is you're involved in the conversation, and then there you are. A great way to do that, number 1, is send out an email saying, hey, look, if you're ever looking to write an article or a blog or know of somebody that needs to write an article or blog on something interesting, I'd be willing to talk about the following subjects. Number 2, you can contact local bloggers by Googling your city or your county with blogger. Let's say you live in Los Angeles bloggers. And you believe it or not, you'll get lists of hundreds and hundreds of bloggers. There's even bloggers associations that people belong to on Facebook. You can find them on Twitter. You can find people in your area that love to write and are looking for something to write. Well, why don't you tell them some interesting story of how you helped somebody, or a new innovative process that's in your industry, or some new technology that's going to change the way that business is being done. You know what? This just may provide somebody some inspiration to write a story. And what they're writing about you, and if it's done online, they're going to give links back to your website. It's a great way to get referrals. It's a great way to build local community PR. Your action checklist will give you some tips on this, but you can go online as well as tap into your email list and ask people that you are willing to provide information for any articles that are being written as a blog or in local newspapers.